I think having them really just see what the day-to-day is. But I think just being in the space and really understanding how the space is laid out to make it efficient. You have to be super organized in order to create these murals.
Besides beautifying the neighborhoods, it also helps to bring the community together, and just it's just a positive reaction.
Actually kind of a Zen thing, you kind of get into it, you can kind of get lost. You don't have to think too much, it's just a physical activity that's kind of pleasing, because in the end you step back and you see that's done,
I've never been up on a lift before, so the scale height-wise is new for me and it's pretty exciting.
Well, it's nice being in this environment with all this other artist energy here, and we're all doing our separate parts, but it's all for this one thing. It's an everyday sort of motivator.
And we're making it on parachute cloth. We're bringing it down here and doing a paint by numbers thing, so the kids, people from the community can come in and paint it, and that way they have sort of their handprint on the wall.
They're really adaptable. We've been teaching, we've been installing, painting, and I know that I'm really lucky.
Their interaction with the community itself, just kind of making something that will constantly be part of these people's daily life, is a lot bigger deal than I thought it would be.
I think people that have walked by and asked, what's going on here, it'll be a good thing for them to be involved. They'll have a hand in doing this thing that is going to be in their neighborhood for years and years to come. And it's good for kids to get experience painting. Maybe some of the kids that are going to come here have never picked up a paintbrush, and it's a great opportunity for them.
It's not enough to just be talented at something. You have to know how to sell yourself too. You have to know how to speak to people. Have to know how to conduct yourself. It's the professionalism.
I kind of developed as an artist here, and what brought me back was Rodney.
I'm Rodney. I do the youth development and engagement work at Mural Arts. So I'm here to help with the process of going from a student to a worker, right?
We want to afford our young people in the city of Philadelphia a world-class experience in the arts. One of our goals with our art education program is to create a pathway for young people. I think it's great to have a program where you see people for 4 or 6 weeks. I think it's better to see them for 4 or 6 years.
This is time for you to do your free art, your personal art, get to know yourself, get better skills, get better acquainted with art tools and stuff. But when you work here, use what you learned previously to give to them, so they can learn that and they can use that and they can change it and shape it and make it their own.
We do project-based learning, and it's not just paint-by-number murals for us. It's about involving the community. It's about involving the community of the classroom, the students forming relationships, coming up with a project.
You get to see how it is to be in each of those fields. So you understand how it feels to be an apprentice, how it feels to kind of be an assistant, and how later on how it feels to be an actual mural artist. So then if you get other assistants and interns, you'll know how to treat them because you know what they will be looking for, what knowledge that they really need.
Wanted young artists to have the experience working in public spaces and learning the variety of skills involved in mural making or ceramic or mosaic, other public artwork. But we also wanted them to understand the beauty and the inspiration and the wonder of doing community work.